everyone, today I'm having some people over and I wanted to make some nice little appetizers that are little finger foods. So I'm going to make some stuffed plums with goat's cheese and I'm going to make a balsamic reduction for it. So what we're going to do here, we're going to make our balsamic reduction. And it's not that hard, just a little time consuming. That's all. But what we have here, I'm going to do about a cup of balsamic vinegar, just plain old balsamic. I'm going to put it in here. We're going to let this reduce about like medium, let's see, just want it to reduce down until it's nice and syrupy. And then we're going to add a little bit of brown sugar to it. It's going to be delicious. Alright, so this has been reducing for about 20 minutes on about a medium heat. And it's reduced by about half. What it's doing is just letting all those liquids come out. And then it's going to be nice and syrupy and this flavor is a lot more intensified. So now, to that, we're adding 1/3 cup of brown sugar. And that's going to make it even more syrupy and get a little bit of sweetness. So now we're going to we're going to let this cook for another about 5 minutes. We want to let the sugar dissolve and make sure everything's all mixed together. So now that that's doing that, let's go ahead and work on these plums. So now we have dried plums, commonly known as prunes. I know it's gross, but they're delicious. I'm sorry. So now we're going to make a filling for it. We're going to do about 2 ounces of goat's cheese. Don't ask me why goat's cheese goes so well with this, but it just does. You can also use gorgonzola. That would be really good as well. But I just love goat's cheese. And we all do around here. Alright, so now to that, I'm also going to add some fresh thyme. I think this is going to really brighten it up because you have the kind of smokiness and just very intense flavor, that balsamic. You want something nice and light to go inside that goat's cheese. So let's go ahead and just chop this up. You don't have to be too crazy fine. And about a teaspoon. Just want to make sure you get enough in every little bite. Alright, so now go ahead, add that to our goat's cheese. Also want to add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. That's going to be awesome with it. I'm just going to drizzle it over. People aren't going to know what hit them. Alright, so I'm just going to mash this together. I want to make sure everything's incorporated. Just like this. And this is great for a party. You can make this ahead of time. Get them all ready and then wrap them in the prosciutto and then just run them right underneath the broiler right before they come. Perfect. Alright, beautiful. So now, let's go ahead and assemble the plums. So now, we have our plums here. And they kind of, when they dry, almost look like big raisins. And they're kind of concave in the middle. What we're going to do is just going to take a little bit of that goat's cheese and put it right in there. And then, with our prosciutto, this is, I think, 1/10 of a pound. You don't need much. You only need a couple strips. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Make sure this is on low. Actually, we can go ahead and turn that off. That looks perfect. That is done, so now we're going to let that cool. And as it cools, it's going to also get a lot more thick. So here we have our prosciutto. And we're going to do, just make them into like little, just going to wrap them in it. No rhyme or reason, just kind of do it. Little packages, little prosciutto packages. And then what I like to do is just take toothpick and just do like that, and then when people are ready, they can just bite into it, and it's just easy. So I'm going to keep doing these. Alright, so these are all done. I'm just going to go ahead and pop them in the oven. It's preheated on 375. We just want the prosciutto just to crisp up just a little bit. Alright, well these are ready. They've only been in there 5 minutes. That's all they need. You just want the prosciutto to crisp up a little bit and get a little bit warm. They look delicious. I'm really excited. So now, I'm just going to go ahead. I have a little plate here. Let's put them on our plate. Show you how to present them. Just put them on a little plate just like this. As many as you want. And then I like to do just the balsamic drizzle right over it. Oops, one more. All right, perfect. So now do the balsamic drizzle. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get a spoon. And it's nice and syrupy, just like this. See how nice and syrupy that is? It's reduced already, but then you add the brown sugar in it, then it really reduces it. So now what I do is I just like that. Just want to make sure you get them all over everything. Look how elegant and easy this is. People are going to think you hired a caterer. Perfect. I hope you like it.